And now to the debate over new gun laws. 1 month after the Newtown school massacre, the New York legislature is about to pass the first new gun regulations of any state. A final vote is set for today. And at a White House news conference yesterday, President Obama talked about gun control and the national debt. Major Garrett is at the White House. Major, good morning.
Well, good morning, Nora and Charlie. President Obama said yesterday he would like the coming gun control debate to rise above politics. But senior White House officials here know that's virtually impossible. And there are crucial constitutional questions in any gun control debate that every lawmaker would have to consider seriously. Consequently, for at least some parts of the president's gun violence agenda, he's looking to executive powers that do not require congressional consent. Vice President Biden told House Democrats there were more than a dozen ways President Obama could circumvent Congress. Among the ideas, beefing up federal data collection on criminals with guns and the health care toll of gun violence.
There are some steps that we can take that don't require legislation and that are within my authority as president.
As parents of the children killed in Newtown pleaded for new steps to reduce gun violence, Mr. Obama conceded Congress may reject his call to reinstate the assault weapons ban. On this and other proposals, he put the burden on wavering lawmakers.
We're going to have to come up with answers that set politics aside.
The president also confronted his refusal to negotiate over an increase in the nation's $16.4 trillion debt ceiling, due to expire in mid to late February. The nation's debt has increased $5.8 trillion on Mr. Obama's watch. He's raised it 4 times, 3 in negotiations with Congress. Doesn't that suggest that we are going to go into a default situation because no one is talking to each other about how to resolve this?
The fact of the matter is that we have never seen the debt ceiling used in this fashion, where the notion was, you know what, we might default unless we get 100% of what we want. That hasn't happened.
House Republicans like Utah's Jason Chaffetz say the president is going to have to negotiate or preside over default.
The president has to realize the Republicans believe strongly you can't keep spending money the country doesn't have.
Though the showdown is at least 6 weeks out, the president spoke gloomily of an economy that might fall apart.
Republicans in Congress have 2 choices here. They can act responsibly and pay America's bills, or they can act irresponsibly and put America through another economic crisis. But they will not collect a ransom in exchange for not crashing the American economy.
House Republicans say the issue isn't ransom, but preservation.
The growth of entitlements continues at a rapid pace. We're going to have to come to that realization, but we're going to have to quit spending money and try to cut into this deficit.
House Republicans see the deficit and debt ceiling deadline next month as the best way to extract new spending cuts from the president early in his second term. And they're rallying around a strategy of short-term debt extensions of 1 to 3 months, using that process as leverage to achieve more deficit reduction.